All right, folks, the real No King's Day was 250 years ago, in case you forgot. That's the subject of the riff. Random thoughts that come to mind. Leading off with the Democrats' No King's Day protest. We had No King's Day 250 years ago. It was July 4th, 1776. I'm surprised the Democrats forgot about that. It was a glorious day, and it produced about the greatest document in U.S. history, called the Declaration of Independence, which was all about not having a king. It was also a protest against taxation without representation. Now, if Donald Trump were king, we'd have a continuing resolution that would be financing the government right now. So Democrats seem to have missed that delicious point as well. But Trump is not king. We are not financing the government. And in fact, Democrats don't even want to finance the great American military, as they're voting against the very same bill they voted for in committee. That would have financed the military. Instead, they're shutting down the government and holding it hostage to a $1 trillion in Obamacare subsidies, which here in New York would include families making over $300,000 a year. They shouldn't be subsidized. Doesn't make any sense. But even though Mr. Trump is not king, he's sure doing a lot of things right. At some point, probably this week, he and Budget Director Russell Vought will pull the trigger on non-essential federal employees and unnecessary Democratic programs. It's a part of his continuing effort to hold down federal spending. Remember, no taxation without representation. Right now, the stock market is roaring as a proxy for the future economy. The Dow is up over 550 points today. Mr. Trump and the GOP put together a program of tax cuts, deregulation, energy domination, and reciprocal and free fair trade. The price of gasoline at the pump nationwide has edged down below $3 a gallon, that according to Gas Buddy. That's lowest in 4 years. The U.S. is now producing 13.6 million barrels of oil per day. I believe that's a record high. We're also producing a flood of natural gas, which is the ultimate clean burning fuel. The price of West Texas crude is about $57. Brent is about $60. Those are low prices. This is not only good for business, for consumers, good for motorists, it's also, wait for it, bad for Russia. They need about $100 a day to run their military machine, because it's the only cash crop they have. Mr. Trump, of course, has put together the miracle of the Middle East peace plan. He's also willing to make some kind of trade peace with China. That might emphasize rare earths, soybean purchases, and fentanyl, among other things. Just today, he announced a joint partnership with our great ally, Australia. It's going to be rare earths, military defense, and other areas. There's a ton of good news out there. It has nothing to do with Mr. Trump as king. It has everything to do with Mr. Trump as a super energetic chief executive officer representing the greatest democracy in the history of the world. And it all stems from July 4th, nearly 250 years ago. Remember? And that's the riff.